Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the rainy Mindcrack server. It's raining on the Mindcrack server. And wow, I just put in a half-hour shift off camera to spare you guys any more doldrums. Listen to an audio story. I should do that more often. Let's go over everything. These eggs are still annoyingly on hatch level 1. Yay! As you can see, we have full-grown turtles here. Don't worry, I'll let them out when those guys hatch. But yeah, no, these eggs just hatched. Are very tiny, really small turtles. And now they're big turtles, and we got 3 scooped. During the night, everything just lined up perfectly to try and get a record. And bam, we got Maul. So that was pretty cool. This, I think, maybe only the 3rd time I've gotten a record that way. I remember the very first day of the Season 8 server, first day patrons were allowed in the Mindcrack server 4 years ago. I got a record at my Mesa base, and I was very excited about that. So that's cool. Got the record. And then I was following around the sniffer during the day, and I lost the coin flip as I predicted I would, and I got a pitcher pod, which I already have a pitcher pod and not a torch flower seed. As expected. I swear, the first time he did it, he didn't dig up shit, but it was right here. Maybe it was right over here. Listen, no, I think it was right here, because I broke this piece of dirt. Hey, Mr. Sniffer McSnifferson. Yeah, that's what they say. Leave all the good stuff off camera. But what can you do? I had to finish today's audio drama in my never-ending audio drama quest for Doctor Who that will probably never conclude. But yeah, that's how we're hanging right here. I don't want to go search for the rabbit's foot just yet, because remember last time I wandered too far away from that bunch of eggs, and then they were just mysteriously gone. Just disappeared. No longer in existence. That was pretty fucking lame. Yeah. But I don't know. These guys might not spawn in the hour now that I've turned the camera on. Ugh. We're in trouble. How's everybody going? It's only Tuesday, and yet it's been a hell of a week. Good week, but it's been a hell of a week. So let's talk about it. The Denver Nuggets playoff basketball. It's back, and man, listen, I think the NBA regular season is overhated. Just tune in for a casual basketball game. It's fun. But as in all sports, the playoffs are just better. And to give it a little bit of a context for people who aren't sports fans, Denver Nuggets are playing the Los Angeles Lakers, who are the most famous team in all of the NBA, most successful team in the NBA. They're tied with the Celtics for 18, I believe, championships, which is a fuck ton. Yeah, just 2 teams in the NBA. And hold on, let me confirm, but is it 17 and they're trying to get to 18 that I'm remembering? Wikipedia. It's so many championships that I can't remember. Which, yeah, no, 8. Okay, it is 17. Some Wikipedia page trying to count that are 19. Oh no, that. Yeah, no, they're trying to count a pre-NBA league. So they both have 17, and they're trying to get 18. Gotcha. So, but yeah, there's 34. The NBA's had like 77 seasons, and 34 of those seasons have been won by the same 2 teams, Lakers and the Celtics. And the Lakers have like way more runner-up finishes than the Celtics. So yeah, they're the most successful, most famous team in NBA history. And I was watching a documentary about the '90s Avalanche called Saving Sakic, talking about how they mentioned like the 1980s Utah Jazz were basically broke and things like that. I think back in the day, sports made a whole lot less money, and there were just a few teams in the big markets that made the money, and then kind of the other teams across the country were just there for padding, really. That's not the case anymore. Now everybody gets a lot of money, and there's so much more talent. These are just so much more people, and the sport's bigger and more popular. So I think their edges starting to decline. But the important thing you gotta understand here is thunderstorm. Ugh. The Lakers have absolutely owned the Denver Nuggets. We faced them like, oh god, I gotta look this up to get. I gotta get this right. I don't even want to remember, but I gotta speak truths. There it is. So before last year, we played the Lakers 7 times in the playoffs for a grand record of 0-7. The Lakers also have the most famous player and potentially has a strong argument for being the best basketball players ever lived, LeBron James, in their team. And LeBron, after, winning his champion... Oh, that was very short-lived. Okay. Shortest thunderstorm in human history. After winning his championship for Cleveland, he went to LA because he's a big, celebrity now, and the big celebrities go to LA. And of course he went to the Lakers because the Lakers are the most famous team in the NBA. So, obviously. Yeah, and the Lakers have just owned the Nuggets. LeBron James not so much, because before he went to the Lakers, he was on the Eastern Conference. Nuggets are in the Western Conference, so didn't really see him all that much. And I do like LeBron, by the way, but this happens. This, and in last year, the Nuggets make the Western Conference Finals, essentially the semifinals of the NBA. The previous 3 times we'd made the Western Conference Finals: 1985, lost to the Lakers. To Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Magic Johnson, the Lakers. 2009, lost to Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. 2020, in the bubble, after the Nuggets had the 2-3-1 series comebacks, we finally lost to LeBron James and the Lakers. And guess who we were playing in 2023? The Lakers. And then we swept the Lakers 4-0 in the best-of-7 series. And the Nuggets had never swept anybody before in their entire almost 60-year history. And then we won the finals. Basically a dream. And then round 1 of the playoffs this year, we're playing, guess who? The Lakers. And guess what? We've now won 10 straight games against the Lakers. Basically, I also set this up to say the Nuggets' existence for like 45 years was the Lakers' bitch, basically. Like, we were just a team that existed for the Lakers to play on the road to the Lakers winning championships. But now last year we won a championship, and the Lakers are the ones who can't figure out what the hell to do with us, even though they have one of the greatest basketball players of all time, who is 39 years old in his 21st season in the NBA, and he still looks amazing. It is unbe-fucking-believable, honestly. Like, LeBron looks like he could play another decade, and he's 50, without drop-off, without slowdown. It's nuts. But he's kind of getting crushed by the Nuggets. So how did the Nuggets do this? How do we do it? The only way that teams like the Nuggets can do it is we just drafted people and we hit on all of them. Took a chance on Michael Porter Jr., who, went through several back surgeries, but we stuck with him. Did that. Got Jamal Murray from Kentucky when for some reason he wasn't higher on people's boards. And then, the real Hail Mary in the second round, he drafted some guy named Nikola Jokic from Serbia because he looked intriguing, and it turns out he is one of the greatest basketball players to ever live. Ever. I like the sniffers coming this way. This is good because you can keep an eye on both of them. Yeah, easy. So just do that. Just draft one of the greatest players who ever lived. Easy. Everyone should try doing it. But it was game 2 of the series on Monday. The Nuggets got down 20 points. I didn't think they were going to win, but it's still part of me. I could hear them. I could say it's still winnable. Like, the Nuggets just weren't executing to the level that the Nuggets normally execute at. And if the Nuggets start executing at that level, we can win. It's that simple. And we did. We did. Turned it around, played hard. LeBron James did his damnedest to keep the Lakers afloat. No shame on him whatsoever. But then we fucking got him. We got him. As time was running down, Jamal Murray hit a buzzer-beating shot over Anthony Davis, who basically proclaimed himself the Defensive Player of the Year earlier in the day. And Anthony Davis went flying into the Nuggets bench. And good old Jamal Murray, who's a guard who has like the highest increase in points per game from the regular season, jumped to the playoffs of anybody in NBA history. Oh no, but I have a looting sword. Hey, buddy. It'd be really cool of you. Okay, whoa. Whoa. That still hits like a Mack truck. Okay. Hey. It's really unfair that you can use the trident like this and we can't. Just want to say that. Oh no. Run. Okay. Surely one more hit and he's a goner. Where'd you go, dude? Sadly, I did not see a trident. Big sad. Oh God, I don't want him to hurt the turtles. He hurt the turtles. They lived though. Sorry guys. Glad you're alive. I should have shot him. I keep forgetting. I didn't have arrows before, but just from killing skeletons, I have a few arrows. Yeah, I was supposed to record a Mindcrack episode on Monday night, but I had to just watch the greatest Denver sports people are DNVR. Like, they have a whole sports bar, and they do like live post-game shows, win or lose. They have actually like really great analysis, but keep it fun and light. They're not nearly as boorish as Barstool. They're chill, good people. They're awesome. They're truly awesome. Best sports coverage in the city for sure. Although I don't really quite get down with their Broncos podcast for whatever reason. I don't know. Not as big a fan of the Broncos cast, but that's also something that happened on Monday. The Denver Broncos got new uniforms. Last time we'd updated our uniforms was before I was born. So had to do that. And honestly, you looked at those uniforms, it was time. They were dated. They had a real big like bubble letters font. It wasn't... Oh, come on. It's still a hash level 1. It's a new moon. Solar eclipse. Is that not how it works? It's a full moon, right? No, it is a new moon. Don't take advice from me. I apparently somehow made it seem in the last episode that Oppenheimer had a positive message when no. I was trying to say, I might have said, I think Interstellar better than Oppenheimer because it has a positive message or something. And you're like, what? I mean, it's kind of like, what? No, yeah, there's no positive messages to take away from Oppenheimer. Other than big hats are cool, but I mean, but Interstellar ends on a very nice, hopeful note. So, even though it is very devastating at times, good things happened. The day is, in fact, saved. So yeah. So you may be wondering, how's the hockey team doing, the Colorado Avalanche? Well, we lost game 1, 7-6. If you don't know hockey, that's a lot. And be honestly, we're the better team in that game, except our goalie completely pooped his pants and was terrible. And then probably would not have started this game if our backup goalie didn't have a mysterious illness. Did our starting goalie poison our backup goalie? I'm just asking questions here. And give credit to him, he had a great game. Great game. So, hats off, beat Winnipeg 5-2 in Winnipeg. Poor Winnipeg. I like the Jets jerseys. It happened. They skipped the stage. Hello, friends. Do you want some seagrass? Not some Trevor Zegras, but some seagrass. Well, so much for that helping. Don't have to wait out the night anymore. It took them less than a day to grow up, so maybe this will happen anytime now. I'll go get some more. So we'll see. Listen, this could be a full, long 7-game series, and the Avalanche haven't won a Game 7. We've lost like our last 4 or 5 Game 7s. Haven't won a Game 7 since 2002, so... Which is also where the Game 7 loss streak began. And later in 2002 playoffs, so... Yeah, and there's this current era, the Avs has lost 3 Game 7s to San Jose on a very sad, technically correct, but didn't have any effect on the play offsides call to San Jose. 2019. Hey! Thank you for your scoot. You're now free. Mission accomplished. Yeah, and then in 2020, lost to a hat trick, including overtime game winner. This was in the bubble in Edmonton, because that's like the farthest NHL city away from the rest of civilization. So that's where they put the bubble. NHL don't have that Disney Monet that the NBA did to put it in Orlando. Actually, the bubble wasn't all in Edmonton. I believe like some of the bubble was originally in Toronto, and then they moved to Edmonton, like the East did. But the finals were in Edmonton. Yeah. So yeah, this rookie Joel Kiviranta has a hat trick in the overtime game winner for Dallas Stars against the Avalanche, and he proceeds to be absolute does absolutely nothing for the rest of his career. Like, he's a fringe NHL player, and funny enough, he's now on the Avalanche. And who was also in the Avalanche is Zach Parise, who was a Avalanche killer with Minnesota 10 years ago. So everybody becomes a good guy eventually. And then we lost Game 7 last year to the Seattle Kraken. There's nothing weird that happened. It was just that series made me want to stab my eyeballs out. Is with 7 games, and the Avalanche gave up the first goal all 7 times, and it was just real low scoring and ugly and grody and not fun. So, and we lost to our former goalie, who we dumped, but we won the Stanley Cup right after we dumped him. So, haha! Even though he'd already won the Stanley Cup as a backup, but his name's on the fucking Stanley Cup, so that's all that matters. Yeah, I guess I talk about that. I'm gonna try and find a bunnies. By the way, because in the snow, because I want to get that rabbit's foot so we can cross the brewing tab off the list. Tough. Yeah, on ESPN Plus, there's a documentary, Saving Sakic, which is Joe Sakic, best Avalanche player ever, surefire Hall of Famer, has 8 overtime game-winning goals in the playoffs. That's the record. Olympic gold medalist, basically god. Well, that was easy. Just kidding. I didn't get the foot. I hadn't had any of these either. Oh, I guess I gotta cook up some rabbit for that item, so. There we go. Anybody checked in this igloo? Basically, the New York Rangers offered a fuck ton of money to this man. Something called an offer sheet. With $15 million up front, thinking the Colorado Avalanche would be too broke to pay him. And they were almost right. But we weren't too broke to pay him. Is this underwater? Hello, friends. I'll leave this stuff be for now. I don't know. I'll do that, though. I'll be back. I'll figure out something fun to do here. And at the time, the Avalanche were owned by a media company who had just released this movie starring Harrison Ford called Air Force One, where Harrison Ford plays the president who, on his own, defeats a bunch of hijackers. Does anybody even... Okay, there's still people alive in this village. Okay. Just saying hi from your neighbors to the Oak Village over here. And they released this movie, and the movie was such a success at the box office, essentially, that it convinced other people to invest in their media company, which allowed them to get the $15 million in 1 week to sign Joe Sakic. And Harrison Ford himself is in this ESPN Plus documentary about the Colorado Avalanche. So welcome to the fam, Harrison Ford, known Avalanche fan. Known fan. Yeah, so on the past 2 days, my company had our annual awards too, which was a ton of fun. Really awesome event. You know, obviously I can't divulge too much about where I work, but it's a very cool place, and I'm very fortunate. So yeah, I work with the Avalanche. No, I don't work for a sports team. My actual dream job is probably like director of analytics with the Colorado Rockies with free unlimited rain. That's the life right there. Fix the sad sack team. Okay. So first we need the warts. Is there any warts still chilling here? Plenty. All right, let's get the Turtle Master thing going. Turtle shell. Yeah. Yeah, let me just pull up the brewing thing here so I don't fuck this up, because I've only got one of these. I only got one. Okay, so turtle shell in, yes, and then it's splash potion to, okay. Gotcha, okay. Alright, potion of the Turtle Master. Gotta make sure to do that every time. Okay. And we need glowstone and redstone. We have glowstone somewhere, right guys? Yeah. We also need the breath. This place is a fucking mess. Alright. Glowstone. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. High intensity work here. Yeah, minus 90 speed, minus 60 speed for 40 seconds. Okay. Here we go. We're getting close, boys. Get out of here, cleric. Here's the bad news, is our feather outputs. Oh, that might be enough, actually. I think that's actually enough. I think we're good. Just, all these got to become arrows. Oh, it has 17 arrows in there, of course. I'll just help with this for a minute. Okay. Okay. Load them up here, I guess. Because we're just... Fuck it, we ball. Okay. Did we do it right? Yup. Cleared. Alright. Same exact playbook. With the leaping. Same playbook. I can't imagine the people... I'm never the person that does this in 24-hour queue free. But with items disappearing, I mean, it's always J-Loose, I think. The loose. Well, this just sounds incredibly painful. There we go, cooked rabbits. That's what's for dinner. Okay. Glowstone her up. This has really been a big advance in our tech here. You know, I can get rid of this pitcher pod. Long leaping. Coming right up. Make them all splash. Can you feel the raw intensity? Minecraft at its finest. Let's put some more Dragon's Breath in. We sure use a lot of Dragon's Breath. It's working. It's working real good. Kapow, kapoom, kapow. I mean, I should have done it, right? Yeah. It's over. It's done. I haven't gotten a cauldron head. Does that happen? I can't even remember. Anyway, party time. A classic from C418. Daniel, as he is more commonly known. Hell yeah. We rock, we roll. And with this great musical accompaniment, what happened in the year 1097? What happened? Ooh, we're we're getting some more stuff in here. William II orders the construction of Westminster Hall, which is now part of the basis of Parliament building near Westminster Abbey. Okay. Ooh, First Crusade. This is some comp era here. May 14th, the Siege of Nicaea. Advance party of the Seljuk Turks is defeated, and the Seljuk Turks surrender Nicaea to the Crusaders on June 19th. July 1st, Battle of Dorlean, the Crusaders defeat a Seljuk Turk army. Many Crusaders are killed, but the Second Army surprises. Siege of Antioch on October 21st. Very good. In the summer, there's some fighting in modern-day Spain, Al-Andalus, currently controlled by the Muslims, I believe, or will be soon. There you go. First Crusade, 1097. I bet Comp knew that shit right away. Sadly, these Wikipedia articles, man, maybe someone needs to go through these year Wikipedia articles, because do we really have nothing for the entirety of Asia for 1097? India, China, Japan, Southeast Asia, hell, Africa. I know Africa and America, native, pre-colonial America are a little harder on the exact dates, but we do use the European calendar, which probably makes dating these things a hell of a lot easier, but we gotta know something about what was going on in China in 1097. Anyway. Justice for China. This is a good track. I've probably not heard this song in years and years. Well, let's go L ourselves. What's a man to do? What's a man to do is, I think, find a coral reef. Next episode, get some brown dye, and we've also got to do the whole candle thing. We still have candles sitting in that ancient city we raided, ready to be colored? Maybe. Anyway, look at all these other music discs. Need to make a conduit too. Can do that. Alright, everyone. We did it. More exciting episodes ahead. Thank you very much for watching. Good night!